May I ask where you're visiting from, or do you live here?
Iowa.
Iowa. And you mentioned that you're pro-life. Please, why are you pro-life?
I think nowadays with the education that kids have, the exposure, they know how to get pregnant. There's the morning after pill. I do believe if it was of a violence or the baby's in danger or the mom's in danger, they should have the choice to do something about it. But these girls know how to get pregnant nowadays, so your body, your choice, so take care of it.
Yeah. But don't you feel, so you're saying you're making an exception for rape and incest and ectopic pregnancies?
Yes, and if something's really wrong with the baby or it's risking the mother's life, then absolutely.
But you understand that this ban does not exclude rape and incest and all those things. So how do you feel about that?
I do. I think there's an exception to every rule. That's a saying, and this is one of them as well.
Right.
But they still have access to it now. They just have to go to different states, which I think is challenging, right? Extremely.
Yes.
But if I had to weigh it out, I'm still pro-life.
Do you feel like people, there were women, when you were growing up and when you were a teenager or young women at your time had to go through like back alley pregnancy, abortions and stuff?
No.
Or is it no, or you don't know of any?
No, it's not. Because I had an abortion when I was younger, so I know.
And was that through an actual, like a clinic or
Clinic. Yes.
And that was totally, we're talking in what time?
Like 1982, 83.
Okay. And that, were you like married at the time? Were you single at the time?
Single.
Okay. And you were just like, hey, I'm not ready to have this baby, so I'm going to have an abortion.
Father made me.
Oh, the father made you. Yes. So you guys weren't together.
Correct.
And you were like, hey, I'm just not going to have this.
I was 18, young and dumb.
Yeah. I totally get it. Yeah. Look, I had an abortion at 18. I totally understand. My situation was that I was raped. So that's
awful.
Yeah, and right, that's god awful. Don't you feel like this complete ban is like? Don't you feel like women who don't want to have an abortion can still not have an abortion? Like, why does it have to be such an extreme point of view where the Supreme Court is coming and saying where the 70% of the country is absolutely for abortion, but now the Supreme Court, the conservatives had decided, hey, we're just going to put a complete ban on abortion. Don't you think that's messed up when it comes to women's rights?
No, I do not. Do you know how to get pregnant? Right?